It's a game 5 of the Elite Cup right now, and you guys are getting the pleasure of seeing the world map and a little extra from the spectator client itself here, which is super dope. Of again, epic to allow us to use here for our showcasing of some Fortnite action today. Take a look. Benji, from what we saw last, was all over Lazy Lake. Now suddenly we see him in Retail Row. He's getting shot already, so things are suddenly starting to look a little different here. Although our first place contender
and Mexi getting an elimination, Elevate actually going out in the Elim feed. That's one thing we can just pay attention to during this early game. More early game fights. It's Young Calc against Thomas. Can he find the reversal here? Has the RP. It's a green one. Might have to get the reload. It's not possible. The Siphon saving Thomas, actually. 70 HP left. I don't think when me and you combined, we've played in even 50 tournaments.
No,
but
definitely not.
Placed in the money in 50 different ones, whether it's like, you know, a cash cup, whether it's a community held third party event in Europe. I've had the pleasure of casting a few of those too. And these guys, if it's team modes, individual modes, they just come in, pop up. Europe has some of the most event practice compared to any other region available right now. And Bad Sniper, you can see that. Okay, Thomas. Okay.
Thomas pulling a Young Calc right there. We just talked about how risky it is to use RPG at close range. That's what I was referring to right there. The risk of shooting yourself is so high. Like, he just did it. So Thomas, realistically, up until now, he's been playing pretty good. Like, he's in contention for top 10, more or less, just off of how good he's been playing. That right there is going to be the major setback. The 5 points he's going to accrue off of Calculator's death early on is not going to be enough to keep him consistent here. So we'll see kind of how things shape up for him. But Blake has got the pressure of Bad Sniper up above, someone who is also representing for the EU region right now. He's been playing pretty good so far today. Let's see how Blake's going to handle this. Goes for the pop shot right there. The exchange was not worth it, though. He's going to lose the shots because now he's against the back against his wall right here. Bad Sniper didn't have much shield to begin with. He just kind of balanced things out. There it is. So they both exchanged the shield cracks. They're kind of even on health, honestly.
Analysis be damned, right? There's no possible way to save yourself at all.
True that. And decision right here. He's got the option between a gold tack and a purple pump. I want to know how you guys feel about that. What would you choose? But regardless of what that's going to be, AJ fall into the likes of Clicks right here. Clicks doing a great job. Just holding strong, man. Taking control of the walls. And that was his cone. I think he trapped him for a second there. One of those situations where use it, don't lose it. Otherwise, you're going to fall regardless of what. And it's MV Bucky. Bucky's so good at box fights. This is actually a scary person to be battling right now. Holding the edit here. That one shot is going to give just enough insight to Bucky to see through the ramp right there. Remember, it makes that ramp look a little translucent. So it's kind of how it is right here. And take a look at the world map, guys. Dax are still alive. We know Bucky was on his tail. I don't see Bucky's name anymore. I think he rotated up and off of him. It's Rex who's nearby. Daxter in the bottom half. Let's take a look if you guys can find Benji Fishy, though. That's probably the person we want to look out for, just so that we can know if our first and second places are in the game. But I think we just got word Benji was actually sniped, so he's out of the running right now. It's up to Daxter to stay alive. If Daxter just breaks top 50, I think he gets enough points to overthrow top of the leaderboards. But jumping back with Aqua, who we know has been struggling to kind of keep up. He's already through a few games as far as his lead went, but it's okay because he's still in the top 16 right now. Now he's taking on Aspect here in a 1v1, the 110 right through the box right there. Sits Aspect right down and sends him back to the lobby. Aqua showing that he is not here to mess around at all. So far, every time we've tuned into a battle with Aqua, he's just pretty much stomping through builds with no problems, pushing right through. Fearless.
Sure he's not on NAE's ping right now? You sure he's not hiding out in some bunker next to Virginia and just playing out the games? Because this man, with this big of a loadout, has the confidence to just take that fight out in Storm. Floppers are there, but at the same time, one bad shot can send you down. A huge shot up from Clicks.
Landed it.
Expertly calculated. Gonna get third-partied. And Stretch also on the other side getting a quick shot off on a Bumboy.
Just like that, we saw two fights collide against one another. Clicks trying to make quick work of the player that's up above him. He already knows that he's done a lot of damage to him. Kind of proof in the madness. I don't know what is.
I mean, as funny as it is, yeah, it's so hard to do. Yeah, now he's back moving in. And, oh, that's gonna be troublesome, Monster.
Yes, it is. He's going to get tagged down a lot here. He does have a Slurpfish, though, so he's going to be okay to bounce back for the initial kind of health pool he lost there. But at what cost now? Now he's down to no white heals here. Stretch is going to find someone with a trap for a second, it looks like. Seeing off on the feed there, Tifu's going to find someone as well. Last we saw, Tifu was in an awkward position. Scoped is actually going to catch Aqua there in the elimination feed as well. So down goes Aqua. Top 10 running is no longer in the question for him right now, as he is continuously being pushed down right now.
Not wearing the proper type of shoes. CRR gets his feet tagged by Stretch, trying to run away from the fight. Nanolite, though, we talked about him being a little bit of an underdog early on, is going to find his way into zone. This is one of the win conditions for him too. And Stretch will not let CRR go. 3 bursts is all it takes. And he gets count down and just ratted out.
I felt the headshots from here, man. I felt the headshots from here. I think he connected with at least 2 in the body and put CRL. These elims, especially when the zone falls on you, can change your situation and really allow you to get free rotations out. That's what we reference when those kind of fights matter at times. When it comes to this type of rotation, he needs to get the zone, investing a lot to move forward. Tifu actually looking back, getting half and half, and the best place to be in it to hold out other people. Biggest issue though, Monster, only 40 bullets to use on his AR. Yeah, and this is one of those decisions you have to make. Is this worth it coming up here to hold height with no materials? Edgy is going to win the exchange right here. He's going to absolutely body Tavern in a 1v1 50-50 shotgun off. His shot's just connecting a lot better. Compact SMG actually great for pressuring the player nearby here for Tifu. If he could find just some ammunition, it will really go a long way right here. You can see players are building, inching their way towards him. It's going to force him into more material here. The question is it worth to just give up the height hold? Because the more, the higher he goes, the less likely it is for him to actually gain ammunition that he's going to need.
Not only that, it's less damage done because of the damage fall off. When it comes to range, everything you see in front of you right now on Tifu's screen is not in circle. They have to be right under Tifu's tarp, Tifu's base, his box, to actually be in zone. The P90 cannot be used yet. He's going to be looking for any opportunities to use that compact SMG. And as Monster mentioned, no harpoon means you can't actually capitalize on any impact frags you actually get. Looks like 36 people are left alive right now, so placement has been handed out. Curious to see if Daxor is still alive.
Now taking a look, Kanata somehow is going to find his way to a drop. He actually takes her without even throwing a roof up above him. So it's quite the risky play, but hey, he understands the field right now better than we do. He's playing in it himself here. Great map and spatial awareness on himself there to kind of pull it off. He gets a big pot for his efforts. It's one of the riskiest things you can do indeed, is going for a drop mid zone like that. And now Clicks with the early rotation, getting the jump on the zone right here. Also still looking very, very good. He's got 2 Surffish and 4 floppers right there.
Yeah, he still hasn't touched any of his heals at all. Tifu once again waits, wants to make sure he's using the least amount of mats. He could get away with just a 1 tarp build, and he's going for it. It's going to be pyramids. He's going to be moving forward onto wood. Can he connect is the question. A height block off. No one overtakes it. He's once again in zone for this moving circle.
That timing right there to really just wait until someone based up just close enough for him to take it was all he needed. But now jumping back with Tifu, someone's actually giving him a little bit of a battle. He tries to go down for some loot greed right there, and he's going to lose his health in the process. But no, someone now presses him from the distance as well, because no one wants to give away hype for free. And he's just forced to crack here. There's not much he can do.
He has that bandage cannon left, but this will be all 5 charges that people will hear. Not sure who actually beamed him out, but if he is at second height, that's going to be huge information. Zextra moving under him, can find a way to get up top unless Tifu's too high. Animal box to box, has a ramp in front of him that holds him out from 1 impact frag. That individual moves straight away. 27 people left alive as he has to find a tarp to move through.
He just bullies him off, and now he's kind of recycling the builds right here himself. Jumping back with Nanolite, who we said we want to keep an eye on, is doing pretty bad right now considering he's in the zone here. And Daxter is still alive. He could very well be in the first place. We'll see if it's enough for him to hold out. He gets taken down now, and we're back with Frey, who's been playing a masterful game so far, but he has no material. He's actually on a flat donut across the board for all of his mats right there, as is Animal approaching that soon as well. Really doesn't have much. The shambles situation now as the rotation zones are finally cutting across here.
And the green tack becomes weaker and weaker as these zones actually start closing. The pump actually being an advantage. 6 mats not utilized will take out Animal or Aspect, apologies, from the game. Zextro now going to be moving in on height, possibly, as no one else is contesting it. RPG actually comes down, shoots him out a little bit. We'll see if he can connect. Only 300 mats left, has 1 flopper and harpoons, but will it be enough?
If it's enough for Zextro to take game 5 right here. Great shots coming in right there. Is going to connect as he rips 96 shield off of that opponent. And Kanata still alive somehow, some way, just really using the rotation in the zone there, but he's going to get caught out. And Zextro now battling for height, really trying to hold it down right here. He had 4 material coming into this final zone here. Was it enough, the 400 that he had? Because he's now onto basically nothing here. Popping these mini shields. RPG is going to come in. It's not focused on him. There's some players in his zone here. He's trying to see if he can pick one off. Great usage of the harpoon right now. He's going to grab some material. It's 100 metal. That's big. That's big right now. It's going to be a difference, but at least he can build across.
Look how deep people are in zone. Assault all the way on that mid ground in the top 16, as well as Little trying to move forward. Zextro actually, I think, finds Assault all the way near the backside, but doesn't know about Little, who could be creeping up. Only has 100 mats left. There's Little actually fighting Assault for height as Zextro is on Colorful, Arkram, and Scented west on west down at the bottom side. They're looking for shots, and Zextro's here for the third party.
That's the best case scenario for him, that Assault is fighting in the zone right now, really not being a big factor for him. And Assault misses the side jump right there because he has no material. He's going to find Arkram in the zone and makes him eat the pump to the face. And Arkram, our top 10, is also out of the game now, but it's all going to close out as Colorful turns things around. He heard the shots and wins the game himself this time around. With a game missing, he is still in. Ooh, he drops all the way down to 11. Okay, so I thought he might have been a top 5, but shows you how much that game actually matters. Zextro really creeping up, as is Assault here. This is so close right now, Shayo.
Dude, look at the actual, variance of being in first last time and now just, missing out on the opportunity for wins this game. Getting knocked down to 5th is where Benji Fishy is, behind 30 points now, first, which is crazy.